If there's one thing that I've realized about myself, and hope that most of you have realized about me, is that I'm always right. Like, everything I do, I feel like I'm always in the right, and that anything that's going wrong, it's usually because somebody else has messed something up. And so often, I only see things from my perspective. Like driving, an illustration we use often, there are plenty of times where when the person cuts me off, I'm so frustrated and angry and probably say unkind things, call them idiots or foolish or honk on the horn or something, but it might be just moments or days later where I'm in a hurry to get somewhere and I physically think, I don't care who else is on the road, I've got to get there on time, and I weave in and out of traffic occasionally. And for some reason, when I do it, it doesn't matter to me what other people think. I'm always right. I'm always the one who has it figured out. Often, life for me is lived in that way. That everybody else is doing something wrong, that everybody else is being unwise, that everybody else is being foolish and stupid. And if they all just did it my way or saw things the way I did, this world would be so much better. That as long as I avoid actually physically harming somebody, their thoughts don't matter. My thoughts are all that matters. And so I'll just not do the things Jesus had commanded. I'll not punch people or hit people, or murder was one that he had used for a long time. That if I just avoid physical things, that the thoughts aren't what matter. But Jesus confronts that as he's talking to people about their thought life, their sin. He says it this way: you've heard it said to people, do not murder, and that anybody who murders will be subject to judgment. But I tell you, anyone who is angry with his brother will be subject to judgment. Again, anyone who says to his brother, Raca, or who says, you fool, will be in danger of the fires of hell. And then I have to sit and think, really? I don't get to just think about it my way. I can't just call the people foolish that I see are foolish. I just can't be angry when somebody does something against me. Isn't my perspective always right? Sometimes I even just say, okay, that may be true, but I'll just ignore that and move on. I'll go and I'll sacrifice and I'll worship and I'll praise God and I'll get back in that right framework. But he actually says, if you're offering your gift at the altar and you remember that your brother has something against you, leave it there and first go be reconciled, then come and offer your gift. So often we think this world is about us. Jesus reminds his disciples, it's about your interaction with your God and with other people. And until you realize you need to put them first, God and other people first, you're not worthy of worship. What would your world look like if it wasn't about what's going on in your head and it was just about true worship?